Hi, welcome to Peace Donkeys. Today I'm going to show you how to make a Marge Simpson keyring made out of paracord. Okay, so the things you're going to need are 2 feet of yellow paracord, 2 feet of green, 1 foot of, or 10 inches of blue, and about 1 foot of yellow, and about 1 inch of red. Now this is not 550, that's only 440 paracord, but that doesn't matter because that's for the necklace. So what you want to do first is just cut off the ends of your paracord so that you haven't got big strands hanging out. Okay, so just cut those off so they're nice and neat, and you can even melt those. Oh, actually you don't probably want to melt the blue because you'll need to melt that later. We'll just go ahead and melt those the other ends. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is you want to get your long piece of yellow, and what we're going to do is we're going to make Marge Simpson's hair and her head. So you're going to find the halfway point and you're going to put that through your middle finger. Actually, I'll turn around this way so you can see better. And you just push that through a little bit because you want her hair to be reasonably long. Okay, so now what you do is we're going to make her face. So you get that piece of cord, you twist it and you put it on the top of that other cord. You pull that cord up through the centre. Then you take the end of that piece, put it under the other end part, and then it goes back through that loop. Okay, so we're going to pull that through. Just make sure we've got enough. Probably a little bit too much there. So pull that through. Okay, so now you've got like a diamond shape in the centre. So this piece that's over near your thumb, it's going to come around underneath this other piece, and then it's going to go up through the centre of that diamond part. Okay, now the other part, it's going to come around the other side of your finger, the other side of that strand, and it's going to come up through the centre as well. Okay, so that's Marge's hair, and we're just going to go and tidy up these knots here. So see how they're sticking through? We're just going to pull the ends through. And down the other side, same with this part. Pull it through, actually it's going to be up there. Okay, so that's Marge's face and that's her hair. So now what we're going to do is just going to tie a knot in the end, and that's going to be her foot. And then we'll tie another knot in the other end. And that's going to be her other foot. Okay, so we're just trying to make those as even as possible. Oops, still a little bit uneven. Okay. It's hard to get it just right. Okay, so we're just going to cut those ends off and we'll melt those with the lighter. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to start with her dress. So the green cord is going to be Marge's dress. So we're going to start at the top on the halfway point. We're just going to do a simple braid. So the right hand piece of the cord goes over the front of the 2 strands. The other piece comes over the top and up the back and out the other side. So you're basically just tying a knot over the top. Okay, now we're going to put the other piece of cord, this is going to be her arms. It's going to go underneath there. And just put her arms out of the way. Okay, so now the left hand piece is going to come across the centre. The right hand piece goes over the top, up the back and out the other side. And tie another knot. So we're just going to tie a series of knots that's going to be Marge's dress. So keep going with that. Probably about, what have we done, 1, 2, 3, 4, another one, 5. You can make a dress as long or as short as you would like it to be. I think around about 6 is fine. Okay, so now we're just going to tie a knot in the end for her arms. Oops, a knot on the other side for the other arm. And again, we want those to be fairly even. I think that's about right, so I'm just going to cut those off. And just give that a melt. Cut the other side off. Give that a melt. Okay, and we'll just cut off these 2 strands as well and melt those. Other side. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to just move all of that down a bit, so we've got room for the necklace. Now that might be just a little bit too long. If it is, you can just cut off what you need to. Okay, and then we're going to melt those 2 pieces together. Oops. Hard with the fan blowing. So squish those 2 together, try not to burn your fingers like I just did. So that's the necklace. You can slide the dress back up again. And then what we want to do is the hair. So we get our blue piece of paracord, and we're actually going to start about 1 inch or 2 up the centre. Wrap the blue cord around the top of her head. Oops, and back under. So you're tying a bit of a knot there. Okay, and we're just going to wrap that round and around as many times as you'd like it to be. Oops. Reasonably tight. Might have done that a little bit too much. So then we're just going to cut those 2 pieces off, and we're going to melt those together as well. So just be careful you don't burn your fingers. Give them a really good bit of heat so you can squish them together with your scissors or your knife. Okay, squish those together, and that should stop them from coming undone. And then you get your keyring and attach that. Now, I'm not really happy with this dress here, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut off a little bit more. Okay, it was just a bit long, so that needs to be really short. We'll just give that another melt. Okay, so that looks a bit better to me. Okay, so there you have your Marge Simpson keyring. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe.